All right, class. We're going to talk about subtracting integers today. Yesterday we talked about adding integers, which is adding positive and negative numbers. And today we're talking about subtracting integers. So, we're talking about minusing a number that's bigger sometimes or smaller. And sometimes we'll have two minus signs in a row. Like in this example, -3 minus -1. When you're minusing, again, you are taking away, or you are moving to the left on a number line. But if it is minusing a negative, that's like taking away a negative. Okay? Now, in most cases, when you are doing subtraction, you are going to insert a plus sign in front of the minus sign to change minus to plus negative. Look at this example. The original problem says 3 minus 7. Okay? Now, we've already learned how to add positive and negative, and we can put a plus sign there in front of that minus sign because the answer is the same whether it's plus, negative, or just minus. Think of it this way. What's 5 plus -3? Everybody show me. 5 plus -3 is what? It's 2, isn't it? Right? What's 5 minus 3? 2. What's 3 plus -5? That would be -2. -2, yep. And 3 minus 5 is also -2. Right? So whether we have just a minus sign or plus negative gives us the same answer. It doesn't matter. But later on it will matter in how we see the number, and so that's why when we're teaching this, we want you to put a plus sign before the negative sign. It really comes in handy when we have a problem like this. In this one, the original problem, oops, here we go, is 5 minus -7. 5 minus -7. Okay? Now, one way to understand this is 5 minus the opposite of 7. What's minus the opposite, or minus the negative? It's kind of like in English class when you were learning that if you say, I don't not like chicken strips that we're having for lunch today. I don't not like chicken strips. What does that mean?
You do not like chicken strips.
No, it means I don't not, or I do. Because it's two negatives in a row. If I don't not like something, it means I do like it. Right? Well, this is kind of like two negatives in a row. Actually, it is two negatives in a row. And what happens is they cancel each other out, don't they? It becomes a positive. And that's why in this rule, we'll say, if you see two minus signs in a row, minus, minus, it equals a plus sign. All right? So, everybody show me this. 7th graders made this up. Minus, minus equals plus. Yep, minus equals plus.
Minus equals plus.
Right. Minus equals plus. And so on your paper, when you see